I just watched Emily Askin subscription to YouTube. I can see on Charles Toe YouTube internet access with this cellular phone personal communication device. I saw her make whipped lemonade, which I would make it myself if I had a house or an apartment with a nice, big, spacious, clean kitchen that I could make food in for myself. Only, I know Emily has some, I don't know, she calls a boyfriend, but I don't afford it. I just molested myself because it's true that she doesn't have the apartment alone. I have to say that. She doesn't really live there alone. She lives there with, I think, a male, but I can't be sure because I'm not herself, so I would say it that way. The pink lemonade she made was, I think, country time lemonade. It's like a mix, and then she put a scoop into some water and stirred it, and then she put into a bowl some whipped cream. It's cream, like from a carton. She poured it out. What do you call that? Cream for making whipped cream? Okay, so she poured out the cream and she scooped in some of the lemonade mix into the cream and then whipped it with a blender's beater, one beater, into the whip to make it whipped lemonade mix with the cream. It's heavy cream. And then it was like pink, right? And then she poured it over the lemonade that she mixed, and then she sort of mixed it with the straw. And I would have done it slightly different, like used a different glass. I would have used maybe a different blender. I would not have used that kind of blender. And if it's a mix, I need to know if it's a good mix. For me, I guess I would have to try. This is lemonade that comes already made, but it was on the shelf, not in the refrigeration. It's refrigerate for your use, or refrigerate after opening. So this is refrigerated for me, and I like it, but it's not exactly like that I made it myself, and I can make lemonade myself. I would use fresh lemons to try it, to see if I like it, or buy some kind of fresh lemonade. Who makes that? Like, what's the name of that juice? Okay, I'm on to pure leaf tea. I'm off the juice that I can't name which one it is. Tropicana something. I can't. So what's wrong with it is I don't have the leverage to shop in the stores. I can't do it all up in my mind. I'd have to be in the store and looking for what I think I need. I guess that the reason I don't do that is because the internet is full of people who post things on the internet themselves, or you watch the internet for your own, I guess, use or amusement or entertainment. And I need the internet for myself deceased. It's like my employment, and you keep telling me to go get a job doing population control. And I think you are trying to control your population with my internet. And I don't agree with you, just like you're watching this video and saying, you don't agree with me. Sure, but what are you doing watching my internet? Is that how I don't have any leverage for the employment that I've already done? Do you know that you asked me to do employment to support myself in your world, but you want me to do population control? You asked me to get employment to do population control. Does that make sense to you? It does not make sense to me. I can't control the people who ask me to get employment, and there are like 8 of them who ask me to get employment to do population control, and I can't control them. And if I tell the employment that I got a reference, I can't use anyone with the last name Moser and tell them that somebody in my family stole my money. Mr. Setzer from Homestead High School, Mequon, Wisconsin. You can't use Moser as a reference. You can't use the same last name as a reference to get employment. How do you think I go to employment? I just go there and say, yep, I don't have any money because of me. Mr. Brian Setzer, or is it Mr. Setzer? Maybe his first name is Brian, but he's old for a Brian, I think, for the name Brian. Mr. Brian Setzer. He is. I had him for English for a year, and then I had him for speech for half a year. And I'm really nervous in front of the class. Mr. Setzer wouldn't let me just sit and watch the other students give speeches. I was required to give speech and to be graded in the class on speech. And it made me nervous every time. And I couldn't tell him that I didn't want to do it because I was required to be there by the general curriculum I was registered for. And so I didn't elect not to be there. And I don't like speech. It makes me nervous in front of the class. I think because I was asked to be there, I was asked to say certain topics in speeches. And I've been making YouTube videos now for, I don't know, since, well, the first YouTube video that was posted is September of 2024, and then I didn't post any videos myself until much later. And much later, how much later? I can't say because I'm giving a speech a little bit nervous. In heaven, I'm a little nervous because I'm homeless in the threatening right here. Now I'm ordered to give lectures or speeches or amusements or shout right on the camera, and then I post it on the internet, and I do it all myself. And I'm not nervous that way in the body, like with the butterflies in my chest. I don't feel that here, like when I was giving speeches in front of Homestead High School's classroom speech class that I was in. Who else was in there? Lindsay Crete, that's who I remember was in there. Yeah. She's on school's track team, but I didn't watch the track team, and so I didn't see her run. But I think she's a runner. So, what was she wore? Doc Martens, glow in the dark souls. She gave a speech about soul glow, like SOLE glow, GLOW, of her thick-soled shoes, like Doc Martens. I remember that about Lindsay Crete. She didn't say that I'm the soul and I was in the class. She didn't care. Well, I just cared about her. If she sees this video, I think she'll know. The speech class might have been year 1992. I'm just estimating. I'm fine. I do that on purpose. I'm the overlord. Everything I do to the body, I'm doing it as God, and I don't actually have a problem. I don't. I'm making one, and I don't have a problem. There's something wrong with me being alive, and I just don't want to say it. I'm illegally alive, and it's not because of me. I'm illegally alive because I'm shutting down creation myself, using the Godhead to do it. And nobody wants my leverage, but that's what's wrong with it. It's nobody asked you if you want my leverage or not. You can't just tell me it's not up to you and make me live some illegal lifetime to myself until you just do. You do, and I can't breathe when you do that. And I'm the reason you're there. You're not the reason I'm here. You're all trying to give me a birthday every day. I make it like my birthday every day because I don't have much memory for every day of my life. That's how it's like my birthday every day. But you want to make it like my birthday, that you're giving me a birthday every day. Males want to give me life. Females want to give me life. There's a song called Seven by Young Cook, Jungkook, and featuring Lotto, Latto. Look for it. It's how I feel sometimes about myself to myself. And that's personal for me to say that. It'll be on YouTube if you want to look for it there, if you have it.